Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. CardiB denies receiving compensation for promoting Kamala Harris. Even though CardiB has always been outspoken about politics, some people still think that she only talks about candidates when it suits her. She answered allegations that she received a hefty amount to support Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2024 presidential election early on Saturday morning. After representing Harris at a Democratic gathering in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the press MC eventually grew weary of reading posters saying she was compensated for her speech and declared, "I did not get paid money for this. In fact, I have been discussing these subjects for free on all of my platforms for the past few years. You won't tell me what I want to see in my community because I spent 24 years in poverty before I became famous." She posted a video of her statement with the title, "Just 2 days ago Donald Trump said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not," after responding poetically, "Please, Donnie. Protecting women, particularly when it comes to maternal and mental health care, means supporting them and providing the care they require for the things they choose to do with their bodies, not dictating them what to do with them." She compared herself to Harris in a subsequent tweet, saying, "Like Kamala Harris, I have been the underdog and I have been underestimated. My accomplishments are always disregarded. Women must put in 10 times as much effort and perform 10 times better than men, yet we still use excuses to justify our success. She either slept her way to the top or is attractive." In the approaching 2024 presidential election, CardiB joins a number of well-known celebrities who have publicly endorsed Vice President Harris, including Taylor Swift, Beyoncé, Sexy Red, Bad Bunny, Usher, Glorilla, and others. She has received praise for her political activism for years, and it appears that she has no intention of stopping down anytime soon. The well-known singer will shortly release her much-anticipated sophomore album. There isn't a date for a public release yet. CardiB sneers at Donald Trump while supporting Kamala Harris at a rally in Wisconsin. CardiB criticized Trump's plans to protect women and said that Kamala Harris's entry into the race changed my mind completely. During a speech at Vice President Kamala Harris's event in Wisconsin on Friday, CardiB criticized Donald Trump for destroying women's rights to their bodies and attacked his attempts to protect women. The fiery Bronx native clarified that she could connect to being the underdog during her professional life. "I have been undervalued. My accomplishment was denigrated and discredited," she remarked. "People still wonder how we made it to the top, even though women have to work 10 times harder and perform 10 times better." CardiB disclosed that Kamala Harris's entry into the race completely changed my mind, even though she had previously stated that she would not be casting a ballot in this election. "Until she entered the race and said the things I wanted to hear, the things I want to see next in this country," she continued, "I did not have faith in any candidate. She is passionate, kind, empathetic, and most importantly, she is not delusional, and I truly trust what she says." After that, Cardi focused on Donald Trump. "He is offering us turmoil, chaos, intolerance, and misogyny," she screamed. "He wants us to hate each other. Additionally, it will cost you money, equal chance, reasonably priced healthcare, and whatever bodily rights you may have believed you had. He will take it away from you." She criticized Trump's comments about defending women at a rally earlier this week, calling him Donnie Dunk. She said, "He said he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Please, Donnie Duck. Women should be supported and given the care they require for whatever they decide to do with their bodies, not told what to do with them, especially when it comes to maternal and mental health care. I don't want it if your idea of protection is to ensure that our daughters have fewer rights than their mothers," she stated. CardiB denounced the disgusting attacks against Kamala Harris in a series of follow-up tweets, warning that Trump is attempting to hustle the American people. CardiB is one of numerous A-list celebrities who have endorsed Kamala Harris, including Bad Bunny, Beyoncé, Eminem, Usher, and Megan Thee Stallion. See her full speech below. Hustler, says CardiB, hustling women out of their rights is what Donald Trump is doing. CardiB utilized her attendance at a Kamala Harris event to criticize her opponent, Donald Trump, in addition to announcing her support for the vice president in the next election. Cardi performed on Friday at a Harris event that also included Glorilla, Flo Milli, and MC Lyte at the Wisconsin State Fair Exposition Center, which is located just outside of Milwaukee. The majority of her speech was devoted to thanking Harris, who the invasion of privacy rapper claimed was the reason she decided to cast a ballot in an election she had previously intended to skip. "I'll be honest with you, I didn't plan to cast a ballot this year. However, Kamala Harris's entry into the contest totally altered my opinion," Cardi remarked. "Before she entered the race and said the things I wanted to hear and what I want to see next in this country, I did not have faith in any candidates." Cardi began talking about Trump towards the end of her address. She started by saying, "We all knew Trump was a hustler, and I'm one too. However, it is an unpleasant job to force women to give up their bodily rights. It's also rude to defraud Americans of their hard-earned money by peddling Trump Bibles, watches, and sneakers. It's your wallet today. He will defraud you of your healthcare rights tomorrow. Donald Trump claims to have an idea of a plan, but, America, that plan is nothing more than a scheme to scam you. He sells more than just trainers and watches. He is offering us division, chaos, confusion, racism, and misogyny." View Cardi's entire speech below. Prior to next week's presidential election, CardiB and Glorilla have both been outspoken in their support of Kamala Harris. Following President Joe Biden's withdrawal from the campaign due to health issues, the Bodak Yellow rapper rejoiced in July when it was announced that Harris would take his position as the Democratic nominee. "Let's go. I informed everyone that Kamala was expected to be the 2024 candidate," she wrote, "Stop fucking playing with me," on X. "I've heard that Kamala ought to have been the 2024 candidate," Cardi continued. "I do this, honey, and you guys are trying to play the Bronx education. Has been my passion, don't be fooled by my accent." Big Glow recently supported Harris by stating 4 main arguments for why she should be elected president. The Memphis rapper called on her fans to support Harris in a social media video, citing her support for the following policies and positions: a woman's right to choose, protect the LGBTQIA+ community, funding for public education, and $15 per hour minimum wage.